MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Colorado Rockies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Cincinnati. Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Alonso, one away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And Crawford's in full gear now, heading for third. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball with 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
Now another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Scooter Gennett is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gardner is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
for the Rockies, left fielder Charlie
in there, and it's 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Aaron Judge is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Sinker's low, but called for a strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And that misses, 1-1. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Duvall fields it cleanly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch, the changeup down, just didn't get him to go after it. That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The shortstop, Ian.
Drills down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. In to score, the runner from second, LeMahieu, is on his way home. And he will score as well. And that could be the at-bat of the ball game here. It's now a 3-run lead. Here's Yonder Alonso.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 3 runs already home here. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 7.
Here's a check swing and a foul ball.
Chirino.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Schebler is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Now in the box, Devin Mesoraco. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
He'll try again. 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Once again, a 3-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Judge is on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Stepping in, Ryan Howard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. 1-0 pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And that brings up Scott Schebler. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he lays off for ball one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Judge. And that's the third out. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 1-2. Here it comes. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Here's Mark Reynolds. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to left. Zobrist has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Brandon Crawford. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Brandon Crawford.
Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Scooter Gennett.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
LeMahieu on to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Designated hitter number 5.
Here comes the first pitch. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Schebler shading to his right. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ian Desmond. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. And he takes ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Here's big Ryan Howard now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter Ryan Howard.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Boy, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game. I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Gardner. And that's the first out of the inning. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Gardner. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Scott Schebler. He reached on a single in his first try. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. He singled his last time up.
Zobrist.
Right side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a pitch popped up, but should be playable for Mesoraco. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He flew out in his last at bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So stepping in, Brett Gardner. He got called out on strikes his last time through. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring in the third baseman, Mark Reynolds. This is hit pretty well out to left field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Here he is, falling behind.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Marte going back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Right fielder.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Zobrist looking up. Gone! Here's Carlos. Gonzalez. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now.
The batter,
ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strike. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hitters. The problem is he's giving them too much to hit. And as a result, they've been hitting him hard.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly. Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. Here's
now,
the
batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And that one stayed too low apparently. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1-1 home now to Crawford. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Next for Cincinnati.
Digging in now, Adam Duvall. Last time through was a base hit, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Scooter Gennett. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The shortstop.
Ball one.
Ian Desmond.
Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Marte. Gone to lead off the inning. Standing in, Yonder Alonso. Third trip to the plate. Number 50 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Chirinos. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Zobrist moves over. 2 down. Here's Brett Gardner now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Schebler is after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Ready for another chance. Devin Mesoraco. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Hit in the air to left field. Blackman is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Ryan Howard. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Jose Abreu. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit back toward the mound. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Another one sent foul. Another 2-2 offering. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And a little self-preservation down at first. digging in and looking for more. Mark Reynolds. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Johnny Hines is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Riding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Zobrist moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. And that misses inside, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big. Tyler Chatwood enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Tyler Chatwood playing third base.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Jurickson Profar.
The windup and the 0-1. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. Hit in the air out to left field. Blackmon is under it. 1 out.
Center fielder
Here's Starling
6.
Marte. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And that's taken for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Adam Duvall. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Designated hitter, Carlos
Fouled back.
Gonzalez.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. DJ LeMahieu will be next, and that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte's after it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces it.
J.J. Smallwood comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that misses ball 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that
hot shot to first base and a great play. Into the box.
Leading off with
Scooter Gennett. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Gennett.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Blackman is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The catcher, number 30.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game.
Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ball game. Again, he sends it out of play. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's big Ryan Howard now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Damon Crosby will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 81.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Pitch inside, the throw. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit in the air out to left. Blackman is under it. And that retires the side. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
1-2 now. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Here's Jurickson Profar, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. In there, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is line to left. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Charlie Blackman. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Scott Schebler.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Gardner is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Profar is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Starling Marte. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Cincinnati, good night. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies: 9 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here tonight. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.